Good to be here. Obviously, after you played the #1 team in the country, you got a little bit better idea maybe where you are and where you're not, you know, and the one thing I will say, and I've said this in here almost every week that I've come in here, our kids competed, and they competed hard, and we didn't have enough, and that's the bottom line. They were better than us. I don't like saying that, but it's absolutely true that our kids compete. So with that, start taking questions.
Raise your hand, we'll get a mic to you. Go ahead, Bob.
I know Fouché had 13 tackles. How did you think he played?
Played great. Did a tremendous job. Really proud of him. Means a lot to him, as it does all of our young men. But you know, by far, he played his best game.
Coach, in what ways has the defense gotten better that maybe we can't see on the scoreboard?
Well, I think, you know, obviously we saw some points on the scoreboard, but you know, we were competitive. We were competitive in the run game. We had a 13-play drive, which I don't like, you know, early in the game, held to the field goal. We didn't see as many big plays for touchdowns, so we've eliminated some of the big plays. We played a very talented team, you know, and that's obvious, but it's hard to measure, you know, improvement, you know, when you're playing the #1 team in the country. But there's no doubt I saw improvement in comparing to this year and last year by far. You know, we were better. Our kids competed. I think we tackled better. We did let a few plays get away from us, but fundamentally we were better, and but they were just better than us.
What does Mississippi State present, particularly in the run game?
Well, they've got a running back that's really good. Obviously, very talented football team. Really big physical offensive line, but we've seen that every week. They got a freshman quarterback that's starting to play good football for them. You know, they'll be a big challenge for us, but a big opportunity at the same time. And we got to look at it from that standpoint, and we got to prepare. Obviously, with the things they do, obviously their run game is important to them, and it's every week in this. He said, you got to be able to stop the run, and that's what we got to do this week.
Coach Fitzgerald obviously was a load last year for you. How does this guy compare? And is their offense virtually the same style that they were running?
Yeah, it's pretty much. You know, they're going to run the quarterback. They're going to run a lot of quarterback power, and this kid does a really good job running it. Fitzgerald was a bigger body, a more mature body. You heard me mention, you know, it's like an 18-year-old versus a 22-year-old. There's a lot of difference there, and this is a young man that's, you know, probably 18. I don't know how old he is, 18, 19 at the most, and it's not like playing against a 22-year-old, you know. But he does a tremendous job of running their offense, and he'll be difficult to handle as well as the rest of their running game.
Chavis just said that McClellan was healthy. The decision was made not to start him in the second half. I guess, well, what went into that, and kind of what's going on there?
In terms of,
I guess he said you guys just decided not to start Jarquez.
well, we thought we needed to get somebody else in the game, and you know, we make those decisions. We don't talk about it, you know, why we made that decision, but we made that decision to get somebody else in the game, and you know, and see if we could maybe be a little better.
Is that kind of a challenge to him, and how do you think he'll respond to that?
I hope he'll respond well. You know, I mean, those are the kind of things you see, and we're going to continue to challenge our guys, every one of them. You know, and you know, we took Scooter out. He didn't play in the fourth quarter. You know, is that a challenge to him? Maybe not as much as with someone else. But I'm not going to have him out there in the fourth quarter and have to come in here and get him hurt in the fourth quarter and have to come in here and say, hey, why was he out there? You know, so there's different reasons. I'm not going to talk about the reasons, but if you think it's a challenge, it probably was.
Coach, their backup quarterback Thompson threw a touchdown on you guys. I don't remember how much time was left. Is that something that sits with you, or how do you take that kind of
thing? Hey, listen, you know, you got to go play. It's our job to stop plays. You know, it's not our job to, you know, think that they're going to stop plays. It's our job on defense to stop plays, and that's what we got to do. And listen, I'm not going to, you know, the biggest thing that we can do is try to prepare to win. And when you put thoughts in your mind like that, you know, you're going you're not gonna be as clear-minded as you need to be. And, I'm gonna do everything I can personally and everything for our football team in this program to prepare to go win.
The offense had 4 turnovers last week in the first half. Obviously, that put you guys in a lot of tough situations. Just how tough is that? You're trying to build something, and you have short fields against, or Alabama had short fields against you.
Well, we take a lot of pride in being a pressure defense. And, through the years, we've been the guys that have been getting the takeaways. And if we get in those situations, then what we got to do, we got to take the ball back. And that's the way I look at it. I'm not going to come in here and say, hey, they scored 48 points or what it was they scored because of short fields. We got to stop it, and that's what we're supposed to do, and that's what good defenses are going to do. And the first thing you can do is start talking about how the other side of the ball did yet. No, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. We're a football team, and we're family, and we're brotherhood. Not just on defense, but the entire football program. We're a brotherhood, and we're going to fight together, and that's what we got to do. Sometimes, when you get it really going, sometimes the defense may stand out, or sometimes the offense may stand out. I don't care who stands out. All I want to do is win, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to work our butts off to make sure that we get the best opportunity to go get a win for this program and for our kids.
Coach, with Marcus Miller out, do you anticipate some snaps for maybe Torian and Enoch, and just how much progress have they made since they got here?
Well, we got a couple guys, and certainly I'm not ready to say today who's going to be in there, getting those snaps. But certainly someone's going to have to take some of those snaps, and it's going to be some young guys for sure.
What are the biggest keys for you to have a chance to slow down this Mississippi State offense? What do you got to do?
Well, I think we're doing some good things now, but what we got to do is we got to do them consistently. We got to do them consistently, and we got to play consistently. We got to game tackle. We got to make sure that we handle their run game and put them in a situation where they've got to throw the football. Not let them throw it when they want to, but put them in a situation where they got to throw the football. And if we can have good success stopping the run game, then it's going to be a lot easier to do that.
Specifically with the running back, Hill, what's he do to get all those yards?
Well, he's fast. He's fast. He's shifty. He can cut. He can stretch it to the corner and take the top off of the defense that way by stretching it to the corner and getting upfield, or he can stick his foot in the ground and change directions. We played against 3 or 4 really good backs. This guy's a real good back too. Thank you very much.
Thanks.